Alright, cardio time. Running, then cycling, then rowing for 40 minutes every day. So I might probably run for 20 minutes, do some extra work. It's good for you. Burns calories. Makes you leaner. Right, so running is done. Now time to cycle. Ended up arriving here 2 miles, 3.2 kilometers. Okay, we're on the bike now. And we're gonna cycle hard for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Start cycling before I set the time. Again, extra calories burned. And here we go. Effort level at 6. So it's harder to pedal and you produce more power. Again, burning more calories. Alright. Skin's getting tight now. Better focus. Minutes of this. Alright, the cycling is done. I'm beginning to feel tired. I was going to row, but I think I might skip that. I might do the cross trainer for another 10 minutes and then practice my boxing techniques. Yes, I used to box a little bit, but it's been a while and I like to keep up with it. The problem with rowing is you tire out the torso too much and you can't perform the vital muscle exercises. Today I'm going to train shoulders and legs. It's morning, so in the morning I'm going to get through the shoulder workout and then come back in the evening and train legs really, really hard. I've calculated from the cardio, I would have ended up burning approximately 700 calories from all the exercises. That's including the shoulder workout, 700-800 calories. The leg workout, now that's a big one. I'll probably end up burning about 1,500 calories, so over 2,000 calories in one day. That's not bad. I had a refeed a few days ago and that was beneficial because I'm feeling stronger, more alert, and I think I will attain better results in doing so. So let's finish the cross training. And the cross training. Just setting it up. Everyone in English. I can speak French as well, but let's do English. Time. Select time. Calories. Start with just a quick start. Because it's not working. I'll just jump on over to the next one. Alright. Good time, 10 minutes. Alright. Now up the speed a bit. Here we go, we're cross training for 10 minutes. Alright, cross trainer is done. Time to start boxing. Alright, I'm gonna put the gloves on and start. bar. I like standing military presses because they activate the entire deltoid region, including the supporting muscles underneath and the rotator cuff, and lots of other good things. So here we go. I like to go lower to give the muscle a stretch. And let's put some weight on. Alright, 40 kilos. Almost 200 pounds. Reps. Shoulders playing up again. Alright, military presses done. Time to do some behind the neck machine presses to hit the rear delts and train the traps as well, because we know the delts and the traps tie in together, so you have to be stupid not to train them together or during the same workout. Here we go. See how heavy I can go. Now we're up to 40 kilos with only 30-second breaks. Right, here we go. We're going to go all the way up to 60, 65, trying to really squeeze the muscles, trying to draw as much blood into the region, and then go and eat. Moving forward to the traps. Now we're up to 40 kilos with only 30-second breaks. Right, here we go. 125, trying to really squeeze the muscles, trying to draw as much blood into the region, and then go and eat. Alright, that was done. Now it's time to do the reverse pec deck for the rear delts and traps. Alright, let's do this. 6 sets. Not bad. They're really beginning to pop now. Good. Getting a lot leaner, that's excellent. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, time to rest up. It's a public holiday, go on, do my own things, and come back and train legs at night. So, see you very soon. Alright, first workout is done, and it turned out to be quite a nice day. Time to go home and eat, and do other things before I train the legs, as I have mentioned. Now, you may have noticed I didn't do any lateral raises. The reason being is because I already performed 22 sets of shoulder work, and I thought that was enough. I don't want to burn myself out completely. I'll just perform the exercise during my next shoulder training session. Okay, let's get in and drive off. Oh. Now, a lot of people are asking me about this shirt that I'm wearing. It says, I beat the famous Outback Jack's 1 kilo challenge. What is that? It's actually a food eating challenge at a local restaurant called the Outback Jack's Steakhouse. So it's a total of approximately 4.5 pounds of food, which is 2 kilos, which you have to finish under 30 minutes. And if you do, it's free, usually costing $50, $50, and you get a t-shirt. Now, what does the meal comprise of? It comprises of a 1 kilo steak, cooked whichever way you want it cooked, half a kilo of potato wedges, and half a kilo of salad. Total of 2 kilos. And it's pretty tasty, and because I'm a pretty hungry guy, I finished it not just under 30 minutes, I finished it under 14 minutes. So obviously the meal was free, I got the t-shirt, and then I came back a few times, and I finished the challenge another 3-4 times, so I got quite a few of these t-shirts, and now the owners, they really don't like me. Because every time I come in, they're out of pocket by $50. I'd love to eat there again, but unfortunately I'm cutting, and it's gonna have to wait until the end of the year. Alright, time for session 2, legs. The sun is setting, and what better way to end the day than to train your legs nice and hard. What's on the agenda? Squats. Lots of squats. Heavy squats, high volume work, lots of repetitions. I'll see how heavy I can go today. Now, the next thing on the agenda are leg presses. Lots of very heavy sets. Now that's all the hard work done. That'll probably tax me the most. Then I'm going to finish off with some lunges. And then I'm going to train hamstrings. And the hamstring training will include stiff-legged deadlifts and leg curls. And I'm not leaving until I'm crawling, because that's how we get definition, and that's how we burn the most amount of calories. Remember, we're cutting, so it's all about the volume now. Lots and lots of it. All right, let's head inside. All right, so I'm feeling a bit flat, low after my first workout. Being that I am on a diet, I'm always hungry, and I need an energy boost. I don't usually like stimulants, but since I'm squatting heavy today, I'm going to make an exception. Let's see what we have. Okay, we're in the supermarket.
Stop doing that shit.
Let's see. Oh, I know. There's a new Monster energy drink, half a litre. And it's only, how many calories? Just 9 calories for the whole thing. It's nothing. This is it. Monster, 0 sugar. There's literally no calories, but it'll provide enough energy for me to train hard. All right. Let's go buy this bad boy and get to work. All right, time to squat. I'm going to do probably about 2 to 3 warm-up sets, as I always do. That's to draw blood into the region that I'm training. Helps prevent injury, but most importantly, warm up the joints, my knees, because they're not the best at the moment. And that tends to happen when you squat heavy for a long time. And I think it's important to warm up all your joints, because if you don't want to get injured and you want to push some good weight, you've got to have the proper mobility, flexibility, and to have muscles that respond well. So here we go, first warm-up set. So that was just with the bar. Now I'm going to do 60 kilograms. Second warm set. Last warm-up set, 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. Okay, feeling good. You may have heard some of that cracking in the background. Those are my knees. That's why it's important to warm up thoroughly. All right, first working set, 140, about 3 or 7 pounds. Let's do it. Now, you may have noticed I put in some safety bars. The reason being is not for my own safety, but to use them as a guide as to how low I have to go. And they're placed at a height where my thighs will be exactly parallel to the floor, and that's really what I'm looking for. To really create the maximum amount of torque at the knee, and hence incorporate the quads completely in the movement. Because because if we go a lot further down, what happens is you tend to bounce, and the stress and the weight goes on your knees instead of the muscles being trained. So let's do it. Look who decided to join me at the gym, my friend Shane.
El Blobo.
He's very, very strong. Believe me, he outcurls most people here. And my other friend Peter. Both huge movie buffs. Very talented ones.
El Toro.
El Toro.
El Toro.
El Toro. So what does that make me?
El Musclio.
El Musclio. El Retardo.
El
maybe.
Shito for brain. El Ego.
Shane is a very, very well established psychologist and
Hypnotherapist.
exactly right. He's got his own show, so check him out. He's amazing.
Yeah. You're only saying that because you don't have to work with him.
You wish you were Shane, Peter. You wish.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm going to get the walker and then do my hands.
All right, I'm going to continue training legs and I'll talk to you in between sets.
Do that.
Oh, I will. Right. Time to squat nice and heavy. 140 as promised. Got my belt. Let's go.
Thought we were still talking about Kong.
Yeah, we
That's-
were.
And I'm thinking,
But Kong is a monkey, so
how does that work third leg? How does that work into the movie?
Well, someone could have that name for their third leg.
Kong.
Want me to unleash Kong?
Yeah, I've had a few girls make up names for my third leg. The Destroyer, the Shrimp.
shrimp. We're talking about Kong the movie. It
Not
wasn't
like,
bad.
It was like, oh, what do you call that?
Princess Butterfly.
Princess Butterfly.
Princess Butterfly.
Can't remember what movies that's of. They're trying to aggravate him and they make
Poor
up.
Kong though, imagine third leg. Imagine trying to walk it being that big as it is.
Yeah,
He's stumbling everywhere.
that's one big gorilla you got there.
I like how he's talking about the ants
Oh,
that sound like birds.
But then we didn't see the ants.
Yeah, but that's great how he goes, you hear that bird over there? It's a fucking ant.
What
It's like a spider.
Yeah, that was cool, the spider.
was good. I would have thought.
It's not a spider though.
What was it?
It's more a crab. It had like,
It had 8
it
legs
was
though.
one of those
You know
crabs.
right now that giant spider crab
Yeah.
is migrating in Victoria.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are going down and filming it on the beach.
And you're slaughtering all your opposition like that.
Sorry?
You're slaughtering all your opposition like that.
Why would a spider crab be my opposition?
No, what I'm saying is you're like that big spider crab in the film. You're destroying all your opposition because they're trying to
Tell me
compete you.
what this thing is about you and spider
He's
crabs.
psychoanalyzing what you're saying.
There isn't. I was just picking up on what you were saying.
Okay, so you're saying I've got the problem.
I see. When
We're
he's
not talking
seeing
about
this
problems.
ink spot,
What?
when he's seeing this ink spot, he starts putting you on the spot with all that.
Stop it. It's coming to me again.
There's wolves everywhere. Right, lock him up.
I would have got locked up if this was the 50s, that's for sure.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I enjoyed the fact that they made it in 1973. I thought that was a cool
Yeah.
touch.
That was
What
cool.
was that series in the 70s?
Which one? Jesus,
Just
that's very
recently
vague.
released, but they backdated it in the 70s about the person.
All of them have persons.
No, it's a popular series last year, and it was placed in the 70s or the 80s.
Person.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Oh.
That was really.
Yeah.
It's like 7,000 shows. of
No, I know the one he's talking
They
about.
placed it back in the 70s or the 80s.
It's about Mars. It's called something Mars.
No,
Yeah.
no, they find this girl in like a
Strange things.
No,
Strange, what's it called? It's a hit show. I haven't seen it though.
yeah. Stranger.
Yeah, because they were casting for it the other day.
So it's bringing out
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
That's the one, Stranger Things.
Yeah, good series. I like the way they backdated that and all the props. They
That's it,
used.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
It's funny though, you notice there's a lot of 70 themes in films and shows nowadays. It's becoming very popular again,
I know
even the
what's
fashion.
happening. Yeah, I know what's happening. Someone in America has found a huge warehouse full of that was locked up in 1972, and they've just opened it. Yeah. Wow, props! And so they're trying to use them all. Trying to use all the props.
Absolutely.
That's what I call recycling.
Funny,
I want to see live.
Yeah, me too. That looks really good.
Okay, three of us live next week.
Done.
Em's going to want to go, but I'm not sure
Four
if
of
I can
us.
go on the weekend.
Four of us.
That's the
Are
problem.
you going to bring someone?
Probably not. Who's going to be the girl?
Huh? No, I'm going to bring Em.
So he's got out of that. I'll find someone.
It'll have to be during the week though,
No, I'll just go.
because kids and all.
Yeah, Thursday night. When are they?
Yeah, Thursday, isn't it?
All good next Thursday? Should be alright.
The coming
I'm not
Thursday?
sure it's out yet on Thursday.
I think it's like out March 20 something.
Yeah.
It's not out for a while.
And then Ghost in the Shell's out March 30th.
And then after that is the new Marvel movie.
Which one?
Yes, we are nerds.
Oh, Ragnarok.
We like our comic books,
Yeah.
sci-fi, movies, everything.
Not far.
Ragnarok.
I already know.
Phil signing off now like a professional.
What are you talking about? I am a pro.
He's a filmmaker. He's a filmmaker.
Hey, hey, you'll be...
Series, by the way. I absolutely.
I would subscribe today.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Like,
share.
subscribe.
Like
so
it.
you should subscribe.
Yeah, we subscribe.
Great site. Lots of good training tips.
Yep.
Surrounded by meaningless chit chat.
Yep.
Yep.
But subscribe now.
But this is what the modern gym life is about, just talking most of the time and occasionally doing a set.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Video for a phone. Hey, don't laugh. Entire movies have been filmed on phones.
Yeah.
they have.
There's competitions for it. and
They never give me a break. They always notice something wrong with me and they just hammer it out. Like savage.
No, you never know. This might not be good.
Fine. Time to keep training. I'm cooling off. Set 260 kilograms, 350 pounds. All right, 180, about 400 pounds. Knees are wrapped, because again, knees are sore. I don't want to risk it. And here we go.
I thought it was 21st.
The 18th is Friday.
Yeah, I thought it was next week.
How soon do you want to get it though? Yeah, it's the 13th today, so it's the 16th of this week.
Because I'll pre-download it and then.
Oh, I just remember online Sunrise.
Yeah.
Although it is the next one, I thought I'd change it.
Yeah, it probably won't change online, yeah. But.
I don't know, but
unless you just want me to pay the difference and then you can wait till it's.
no, but well, they pay it. So I don't get. Are you using this one, sorry, Ed?
I can't talk long Scotty.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah. That's fine.
All right, 2 sets on 180, 400 pounds done. Went up to 5 on the first, 6 on the second. To be honest, I wasn't feeling that great. My form wasn't that great, so I think I'm going to drop the weight and use the weight that I can actually handle. So I'm going to swallow my pride and do what needs to be done. I've got to say though, I'm getting a little bit weaker. Usually I can do 180 for 10, 11 reps, no problem. Proper form all the way down, but it is what it is. It's been a long day and I am dieting pretty hard. Let's do 150. I think And now here we go, we have Shane curling. That's a big ass dumbbell. See, I wasn't lying when I said that he's one of the stronger guys in here.
Probably should have warmed up. I think I'm warm.
He's been hot. Look at that, good form too. It's that 22 kilos or something. Look at that. Admit it, you're just warming up. It's light. Look at those guns of glory. Shane is heavily armed. He's try harder. People looking at me thinking I'm a weirdo, but hey, who cares? There you have it.
All good.
Yeah?
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, you better
'Cause I won't
subscribe.
be back. That's it for me. I won't be back.
That's what he says. He'll be here tomorrow morning running. Look who decided to join us. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Here you go, Pete. No way. Come on. No way. Yeah. You'll be fine. You're a big boy now. I'm just younger.
Put your big boy pants on.
Come on, cool. Show us what you
I
got.
don't know if I can do this.
Curl for the girls.
I don't know. I've got enough of them. I don't need any more of them, thanks.
All the way. Beautiful. Nice.
Wow. Look at that.
Can do it.
He's a lot stronger than I thought he was. That's very, very impressive. Then the next day he'll be like, oh, I was just messing around the whole time.
Come on. Push.
Now my strong arm. No.
I reckon we put him on 20s. Give him some 20s.
No. Dreaming.
Good times.
Push, push, push.
Don't touch it.
Do you hear that?
It's
Don't
sensitive.
touch it. It's sensitive, don't touch it.
There we go. Show us on the doll where he touched you.
Okay.
On the doll.
We good now? We done?
Yep.
I guess so. I better finish up my squats. 150 reps. Kilos, 220. See if we can get 20 reps or close to it. Okay, so I've recovered a little bit. Time to start leg pressing. Oh yeah. First weight, 280 kilograms. Whatever that is in pounds. About 600 pounds. and do 5 working sets. Here we go. All right, so 4 sets are done. I'm up to my last set. It's quite a bit. Without the platform, it's about 1,057 pounds. With the platform, it's 1,167 pounds, so 110 pound difference. So I think I'll count the platform, because 50 kilograms is 50 kilos. That's 530. Final set. And then it's easy after this. Thankfully. Shit. All right, here we go. Final set. Now, it's pretty heavy, so I'm going to use my hands as a guide for where the knee should land. I won't be exerting extra force with my hands to help myself because that defeats the purpose. It's just as a place for my legs to land. Lunges set 1. First set done. Alright, finally, all lunges are completed. Now it's time to do some stiff-legged deadlifts. I'm not going to use a lot of weight because you don't always have to. With this exercise in particular in tonight, I'm going to be focusing on the stretch and the squeeze. So really feeling that contraction. And it's a bit hard to do when you're using more weight, so I'm going to keep it fairly light, 60 kilograms, and do 5 sets of real hard squeezing. Get those hamstrings working. Work them hard. All right. Let's set this camera up. All right, stiff-legged deadlifts are done. Time to do some leg curls to finish off. 6 sets. All right, let's set this bad boy up. taller, so I need more space. Start off with 32s. And here we go. 1. Set 1 down, 5 to go. I'm going to work my way down the bricks until I do the entire stack. Right, last set, set 6. I'm going to do the entire stack, which is approximately 100 kilos according to the numbers being displayed on the bricks. I even put down all the little 2.5 kilo increments. I say, to hell with increments, do the whole thing. Alright, the whole thing. Oh, that's heavy. Especially on the last set. Holy crap. Oh. I'm only do a few more. That's fine. Impossible. Gonna drop the weight a little bit. And do. Oops. And that is it. Alright, so I finished. Time to go home and get my grub on. The best part. Oh, now I've stretched myself very thoroughly. My quads, my hams, my glutes, and even my hips and my back. You have to maintain good flexibility and make sure you open up all the little capillaries so the blood can actually move into the muscle and starts repairing it. The spine is especially important, and to stretch the surrounding muscles, because as you're aware, when you squat, a lot of weight pushes down on your spine, and it's important to maintain a healthy back. So what I do is, apart from all the stretches, I lie down and I roll around. You should feel this almost like a very achy, dull, pleasant sort of pain, and eventually it'll subside. And once it subsides, you know you're done. I've also got a treat for you. Oh, it's already dark outside. All right. Where's my car? There it is. It's a nice night out. Basically, a few years ago, I was training, I was squatting. This skinny Chinese guy put on 5 plates on a squat bar. That's 220 kilos. And back then, I found it incredibly difficult to even deadlift, let alone squat. I asked him whether he needed help. He said, nah, he'll be fine. I said, all right, sure. Walked away, started doing my own thing. All of a sudden, everything went dead silent. It was very quiet. It was almost very unnerving. Thought, nah, it's probably nothing. Decided to turn around. I saw him in a crab-like position with his ass to grass and a squat bar on top of him with the weight. He was as red as a tomato, and I'm not exaggerating. He was bright red from the blood pressure. He was pushing pretty hard to push the weight back up, but obviously he couldn't because it's way, way, way too heavy. Walked up, quickly said, you need help? He closed his eyes and goes, no, no. I said, okay. I stood there for another minute. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to help this guy because he's going to kill himself. So I literally deadlifted the bar off and dropped it. He almost passed out. And he started telling me why I helped him. And I told him, if I didn't help you, you'd be dead right now. It would have crushed you, it would have killed you, you would have passed out. And then he made up another excuse. He said, oh, he just wasn't feeling it today. I looked at him and I said, look, we all have egos, but you got to swallow your pride. Drop the weight, do it properly, and use the weight that you can actually train with. There's no point showing off because really no one cares and all you're doing is injuring yourself. And he dropped it down to 40 kilos and he could barely do that. So moral of the story is don't show off. Do what's needed to be done. No one cares what you look like. Leave your pride outside. That's it. Till next time.